computers on it. But everything is connected on my chat. Not nice, regrets. Alright, I still have 0 viewers, even after that nice, soothing introduction music that we found. Johnny Easton's channel on YouTube. It was called Road Less Traveled, and it's very nice. So this is another test with much less going on. Oh, hey, you're there? Got a periscope here. That's alright. So, since I've got you there, welcome, Jibba. I need to know how I sound. Good, bad, really bad, indifferent. So that would be very helpful. And then I need to know I ought to turn on the lights. And that. And I think no. Anyone wants to tell me how I sound? Very good. Alright, well, as you can see, there is currently just a white background. It says I've gone offline. Stream resumed. Stream. Well, the solution doesn't seem to be working. I thought this might happen, but my father insisted on The Wi-Fi extender. Yeah, this is going pretty poorly. It's dropping out every few seconds. Alright, well that is about that mess. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm just going to leave this right up here. It's still super quiet. Alright, let me do now. I've got a little write-up I wrote for the Unbearable Radio project. And it's short. I'm gonna give it a quick little read. Then I'm going. Well, that'll be it for tonight because this is not going as well as I hoped. It says terrible stream now, video output low. Alright, so the Unbearables. What's with the bears? The simple answer is there's a bear inside you, deep inside you, and you've got bear. The long answer is that sometimes embodying an archetype isn't the best way to take courage and act and speak in a forthright manner that accords with what you believe to be true. The bear, as an animal, a large, mostly solitary, occasionally sociable, and in general quite content to give other large mammals a wide berth, unless they're threatened or hungry. Basically, don't poke the bear. In mythology, the bear is often used as a symbol for motherhood, with several mother bear goddesses who represented the fierce protection that mother bears in real life afford their cubs. It may be why so many women are unbearables, but hey, I'm just a guy in the field. The women in this community are fierce and stalwart, and God save you if you twitch in a menacing way in the approximate direction of their children. That attitude gives these women a peculiar care for the future, since they're leaving it to their children, which means they can be found in the flatter trenches, slogging out the idea fight with the rest of us. Now for the men, the dude bears, builders, the skill mongers. Why am I talking about the men now? Because ladies first, and I like my doodly danglers attached, and one of the lady bears is an Israeli assassin. Bears are often symbols of strength and ferocity, and persistence in the masculine side of ancient myth. And as such, the men will focus on their prey and maul its pieces figuratively. Whether that prey is mastering a skill that they can use to provide for their families, or the retarded arguments of socialists who don't expect anybody else to know about Rousseau. That makes them formidable in the Twitter battle, because they also want to find the best ideas for their children. The men and women of the bears the orderly and chaotic, the creative and the critical, the contradictory mess of people. The bears come together in various places online, not only to unify against a common foe, collectivism as ideologies, but also to revel in each other's talents and skills, from artists to musicians, to comedians, to builders, to plumbers, to writers, to just your average office jockey with a good 2 cents to add. The common foes are not enough to form a community. You need a common love. Family, art, laughter, and freedom bind the bears together as a community of out there weirdos who can't agree on literally anything else. And often they have heated arguments over which of these values take precedence. Being a bear is easy. Just think about the kind of person you are and find a word or phrase that describes that. Then slap bear in there somewhere and you've got your bear name. Then be hilarious, make good arguments, and maybe chat with a fellow bear about how things are going. You're in, and you can leave anytime you want. Just remember, a lot of these dudes are crazy loyal, so they might not stop liking you even if you decide they're not unbearable anymore. And I think that's a pretty good explainer on what the bears are about. So, even though I haven't been going very long, it's only been 15 minutes. Not quite as long as I would like to get, because I prefer to have some interaction with you guys. Now, I think what I want is to have another writing session this Friday. I will let me know. Let me know in the comments and on Twitter if you want to go over the whole thing again, Oso Grande, that whole story again, or if you want to do something else. Yeah, I know the studio doesn't get good Wi-Fi. I got an extender. It didn't work, Care Bear. The video will look fine though, so that's that. Yeah, I know the stream is not doing well. Ending it after that readout and letting you guys know that Friday is going to be the day for working on Oso Grande, and I would love to hear when this goes up. And if you see it, give me some feedback and comments, and we'll try and have a better shot at this tomorrow. And I'll find some interesting things to talk about. Man, this Wi-Fi is killing me. Now that would be something. Jer Bear thinks that I should move the studio up into the windmill. The windmill is going to be for kind of spontaneous things. I'll go up there again, don't worry. But the studio is going to have a really bitching background back here. I'm going to get 2 tower shelves. It's going to be on either side of me, and there's going to be alternating books and various weapons that I happen to own to express my duality. And in between those, I want to get an artwork commission. You may have seen my horrifyingly terrible sketch on the platter. I want to get someone to paint that to make it look like it does in my head, which isn't very fair, of course, because